So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Ronaldinho. And it's Bale. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side and just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strengths, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Yaya Toure. And there's his chance to lead the counter. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. He won't be happy with that one. Hoeneß.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Szoboszlai, hoisted in, neatly clipped into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He has found the way through, just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ronaldinho gets a good foot in there. Ronaldinho.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Gerrard spots it and intercepts. Gabriel makes the interception. Gravenberch. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Szoboszlai. That looks a good ball.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Lahm.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Szoboszlai. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Nesta calmly anticipates. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yaya Toure. Oh, this looks sharp. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Szoboszlai. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, look at the space here. He's had a hit! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And it's lofted through here. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Beckham. Gullit. Lahm. Oh, what a climb! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now who's going to be first to this? And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Collier. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Gabriel. Schuberschlei. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That is a great pick out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's been won straight back. Collar, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come in for the pieces! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Nesta. Still just the single goal between the sides. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Time and again they are repelled. Maldini. Bale. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
The match was 28,997.
So we've reached the hour mark. Collar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Beckham.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Played out to the left flank. That's a nicely measured pass. Stoichkov.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the flag has stayed down. Bale. And he's gone searching crossfield. No, that's been intercepted. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Couldn't squeeze it through. Collar. Yaya Toure. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is good alertness. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's in! Can he finish? And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 11, Didier Drogba. Number 10,
And it's Drogba.
Substitutions taking place.
Bale.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pass is just off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gently done. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh no, what has happened here? He's had a shot! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Drogba. And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Just a quick announcement.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it
everybody,
is the
and
week's
welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Decent hit! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Nicely weighted ball. Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. Ronaldinho, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has...
Real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And a shot! Played out to the right.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
That is a brilliant interception. Great hit! There it is! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Looking for the run. Pull it. And he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Beckham. Gerrard. Fabinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now who's going to be first to this? Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. Now the finish! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Beckham has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Crossed in once, up he goes! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Ronaldinho delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And he's in on goal. Endo tries to clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister. And it's Gerrard. Mohamed Salah.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's picked his way through. And it's pulled back. And a header! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Darwin. Gerrard. Oh, good-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Fabinho.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Collar. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Beckham. Can he get it through? Oh, delightful ball. Gerrard. And the first 45 minutes are up. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And we're underway again. Liverpool finding their passes. He's been picked out. Chooses. It's Gerrard! Now it's Bale. Collar gets his pass away. And that's cause for mild irritation. And it's been given away. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. What a moment for the triple centurion, for one of his team's favourite sons.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys. Fabinho. The message is clear, none shall pass. Hullet. Keeper's dealt with that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Gerrard. Had a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Gerrard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Throw in. And it's Hullet. Beckham. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just too much on that. Doué. That looks a good ball through. Hullet.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's found him in space. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's hit it long. Could move up a gear here. Beckham, in with the challenge. Can he latch on to this? That's been cut out, well played. Moved on forwards, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Lahm cuts out the pass. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Hullet. Pass is just off target. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. And he's surging through. And he's cut it out.
Bale, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Hullet! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. There's the shot! Goal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Schmeichel can pick that up. Koller. Oh, that's well spotted. Koller is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more.
And it's been given away. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Showing great feet there. Rummenigge. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Number 17.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hakimi makes the interception. Doué. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Mateus, Hullet, he could be in here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well.
Rummenigge! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's got to be in here! Nicked it back promptly, looking for options for movement. Header! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the shot! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. Kvaratskhelia, he has found the way through. Rummenigge. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho proves too strong. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. And that's not going to reach. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Gets his pass away. Bergami gets over and intercepts.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lahm gets across to intercept that. He's looking to set free a runner. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got away. Too much on that, it's gone out. Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Collar. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Pullet looking to get on the end of this. Collier. Pullet in acres of space out wide. Collar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pullet. There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's been picked out. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes...
He rises! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's a superb chance! He has done it! And they're back in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he cuts out the supply. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Has a go! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nesta makes the interception. Kvaratskhelia. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pirlo. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That'll be a throw-in. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard. Spreads it out wide. Pirlo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Goes in for the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Beckham. He's in plenty of space here.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 77. Numero 99.
And the action is back on the way.
Il numero 18.
Always onto this.
Ronaldinho.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So now the difference is 3. Dembele. Ah, he's given decent hit! He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Pirlo. Shifted upfield. Played into space out wide. Bale. He's found a way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's a key interception. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Oh, brilliant save! Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And it's going to be another corner. So their 4th corner of the game. And they've got rid. Milan are looking to go forward now. Collier.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he's just misjudged that one. That could spell trouble. Fiddles it through. Looking for the runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Bale. Dembele. Collar. Bale's cross. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho has got himself a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Pirlo spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's picked out the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nesta cuts out the pass. Bale. Fired deep to... Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what? This time, surely! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was a given. It always was.
Kohler really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Collier, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's Dembele. In with the challenge. Gently done. That's good vision. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Bullet. Kvaratskhelia.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Sticks it away!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Milan playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that is out of play. Rijkaard. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Koller taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.